Hi, good evening, everybody, and welcome to SPTV. And I'm Emily Baker. Tonight I'm going to be doing some psychic art with you. And if you need me to move, if you can't see anything, we will adjust all of that. So please let me know where you are. Please share, please like as well. Because we do like the likes and we do like the shares as well, because that gets other people involved as well. So please let me know where you're coming from, where you are watching from. We'll do a few hellos first of all. And for those who haven't seen me before, welcome, and welcome if you're new here to SPTV. And I'm quite sure if you haven't seen any of the other presenters here, you'll get a wealth of different types of mediums, psychics, readers, all sorts. And literally, I think it's kind of like nearly every single day there's somebody here on this channel, and if not, you can always catch up with those who you've missed as well. So I know we've got astrologers, we've got card readers, we've got a palm reader. I don't know if we've got a palm reader. Oh, we've got palm readers. Fabulous, who's Rachel. We have got astrologers, like I said. We have got nearly mediums, of which I'm one. There's other mediums as well. So there's a wealth of us out here. Isn't there someone doing manifestations as well, or is that my imagination? Trance manifestations. So there's huge amounts of different things that you can spot all the way around. If you want to contact me, my details are below. It's my website is emilyjbaker.co.uk, or you can see me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Just type in psychic artist, type in medium into any one of those, and you should be able to find me quite easily. I think Instagram is just Emily Baker 1, Emily J Baker 1. So really quite simple to find me. If you would like to have, because I'm going to be doing some psychic art tonight, if you would like to have a picture, please do contact me. I can send you my details and things like that, and we can sort all of that out. Just need to know which is your picture as well, so that I don't get confused, because I'm really sorry. My memory for remembering who gets what is really bad, but I will number them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, however many we get to do tonight. Hopefully we'll get to do quite a few. So good evening, Julie Newcomb. Hello, good evening and welcome. Where are you all from as well? Love to know where you're from. So let me know. Lisa, hello. Hi. How are you? Hope you're all well. Kylie, hello. Good evening. Good evening. Nice picture. Yeah, Lily's bad looks of it. Cheryl, hello, Cheryl. Good afternoon. Oh, good afternoon. Well, we're kind of into the evening now as well. So I'm sorry for the creaky chair. Melissa, hi, Melissa. Welcome. Now, that if you're on that lovely beach and you're contacting us from there, I would like to join you. Christine, now, Christine, hiya, hello. Now, Christine, let me guess this. You were here last time, I think. Remember the big C. Margaret, hello, hiya. Hi, Richard, hello, hiya. Marcy Lee, hello, how are you? Southern Illinois. I've never been to Illinois, never been there. LJ, hello everyone. Never been to Illinois. You're from South Africa, Samoa. Soma. I do apologise, names reading out, not always my greatest thing. USA for Tammy, hello. Great, we're fantastically international. Belgium, fabulous award, hello, welcome. Excellent. BE, Bruges, is that Bruges? Chrissy, hello, and I hope you're well. Yes, we're all well. I hope you are too. Cheyenne, hello, how are you? You were here last time because I remember the photograph. See, I do remember certain things, I just don't remember Spirit of Life. I don't remember everything. Peter, hello. ES. Spain, you're from Spain. Okay, lovely, thank you. Spain, just had to remember Peter. And Caroline, hello, you're from South Africa as well. Fabulous. There's a lot. No, Margaret from Wiltshire. Wiltshire, which part? Because I lived in Berkshire for a number of years. Susan, hello, good evening from Nottingham. Hello, and I lived in Derby, so neighbours as well. So yes. I wonder if you've been new from I know. Melanie, hello, hiya, how are you all? Right, so just to let you know, while I'm just all these lovely hellos and hearts and blues and hearts and everything coming up, just to remind you all, I'm not a trained artist, so it comes from them. Hence why I draw it this way round as well. So you get to see what I don't get to see, basically. Just to remind you, who I draw may not be the person who I'm communicating with. Please bear that one in mind. Please listen to the information and the evidence that I present. And please, if I do come to you, it all needs to match, really. Not just parts of it, but all of it needs to match. Now, I understand with the picture that because it's somebody completely different, you may be looking at the picture and go, well, that information doesn't match the picture. Almost kind of, I can't guarantee that it's the same person that I'm talking to, who I'm drawing. It's who they bring through that is who I draw, okay? So I have no control over the pictures at all. Sorry, I've just had someone shouting at me. They're going, yes, you do. And I'm going, no, I don't actually, because I can't see who I'm drawing. I have to go by the information they give me, because as a medium, when I'm not clear water, and there's a song with clear water or Bible, isn't it? Easily distracted. That I've forgotten what I was going to say, so it's not important. There we go. I've got distracted. It's not important. Right, I'm going to crack on. Right, who do I need to? Okay, I haven't gone to her yet. Right. So listen out, everyone. As far as I know, this lady has a Robin Hood country. Right. There's disparity on that one, Joanne, but I'll take it as being from Nottingham. Now, this lady is, okay, grandmother. She's told me that. And I know I need to, hello, Chrissy. I know that I need to, oh, yes, no, I remember that picture. That's what you gave me last time. And Chrissy, hello. Bedfordshire, hello. And I remember that picture as well. That I know that I haven't come across the person yet, okay, because she's told me that. I'm going to grandmother because she's told me it's grandmother. Okay, all right. I would say that she knows her own mind, can be a little bit bossy, but I'm going to get severely told off. Tonight I know I'm going to get told off. Whatever happens, I'm going to get told off. So you can always sit there and laugh at me. That's absolutely fine. Okay, she wants some more hair. All right, okay. Now, at the moment, I've only drawn that much. Right, okay. So far she's told me I need to go to a lady. So I know there's lots of ladies on here, probably all wanting to have a reading, or she says, bless her, she's going, well, not all, everybody can have a reading yet, can they? So yeah, so she definitely knows her own mind. Okay. Okay. She is definitely what she's gone and said. I am the grandmother who would definitely say who needs to do what, where, and how, and it would definitely have to be done in that way. Okay. So thank you, Suzanne. Thank you for that. Saying that I'm talented to draw as well. So right. Okay. Okay. Am I not? No. Okay. Right, I am not drawing her, by the way, but just to let you know, I am not drawing her. So bear that one in mind. She's already told me that. Okay. But they did have curly hair, whoever this person is. Right. Hello, Jess. Hi, Jess. I'm glad that you're new here. I hope you have a lovely evening. Okay, on. Next two on. So the second one on after Jess, that's who I need to go to. So whoever comes up on my screen. Okay. Okay, do that. Okay, hello. I'd love to see, see you draw, my friend. Let me see how that. Okay, right. Okay, right. Well, I don't know, if I'm actually, if I've got your name right. Hopefully, I have. Yes. Okay. But I was just told I need to go to third person next, and this is what's come up on my screen. So if some of you are not who are new here, just to let you know, I'm not in control of the back end of things, so obviously I'm drawing. So we're streaming on Facebook and on YouTube. Don't forget to like and share, obviously. But the whiz behind all of this is Richard, and he's sitting there frantically looking at all of the messages and everything else, and he pops them up onto my screen. Okay, so I have no control over any of that. All I'm doing is just giving out the information and passing it on to you guys. I have not got a headset on, as you can see, and Richard stays very quiet until I kind of go and say something really wrong, like Isle of Wight is in New Jersey, and then he just sits there and laughs at me. And that's exactly what he's doing. So yeah, so just to let you know. Okay, right. Anyway, coming back, I want to go to a grandparent limo for you. Okay, so who's talking to me, bear in mind. Okay, and very much kind of needing to get you going. It's very much right. Okay, this is what we're going to be doing. We have a plan in place. We're going to stick to the plan. So you need a plan. There's a plan that needs to be dealt with at the moment. Okay. Okay. More curly hair. More curly hair. Did your friend have a lot of curly hair then? Or did you knew someone who had curly hair? We're definitely drawing curly hair here, and a lot of it as well. So please get your fingers onto the keyboards and start typing. I know it's perhaps wonderful to watch me drawing, she says begrudgingly, but it's not really. But don't get distracted too much by this. I do need to have responses from you as well. Please do reply. Okay. If somebody else suddenly goes, I can take all of this, then I will need to go to them. Okay. So again, I've got Gemma. I've just been told Gemma can take it. The comments will be coming up on my screen, but it sounds very much like her grandma. Okay. Okay. She'll understand why I'm not. She'll understand, will she? Yes. Okay. Right, Gemma Claire Miller. Hello, Gemma. Grandma on your mum's side. Right, okay. And Kathy, fabulous. There's two of you. Kathy Littlewood. Okay, so far you can take all of it. Fabulous. See, you've got to be quick on the typing. Okay. You had a dear friend who had curly hair, very set in her ways. Right. Okay. So there's three of you. Debbie, Kathy, and Claire. Debbie, Kathy. Oh, I'm going to get so confused. This is where Richard comes in and he helps me out. We've got Kathy, who can take all of it so far. We've got Debbie, who it's his grandma, and then we've also got Debbie and Jade, who can also take. The friend had dear friend who had curly hair. Right. Okay. Okay. But you have to say, Jade, you're going to. Oh, and Jade reminds me of grandma. Okay. All right. Okay. Right. Let's see if we can get some more information and just whittle this down. Well, it looks like we are. Oh, yes, we are. Yeah. Okay. I didn't make it. Okay. Yes. Okay. Can I just say to all of you, I don't like drawing glasses, but they're getting me to draw glasses, and as we know, can I just say that she also lost weight before she passed away, but she was very strong character, and actually, she kind of outlived the predictions of how long she was going to live for. So people were thinking that she, like the doctor said, oh, well, she's got X amount of months left, and she outlived that. So she had a huge will of determination within her, and this kept her going. So although people would say that she was very stubborn, strong-minded and stuff, but actually that kept her going for a lot longer. But she did like to see kind of people being doing what they're meant to be doing and getting on with things rather than sitting on their hands. Okay, so Again, hospital. Got to give you hospital conditions for when she did pass. It was very quick. It wasn't, although it wasn't unexpected, it was quite unexpected because everyone thought she was actually fine, but she passed quite quickly when she did go. So it was a quick decline, shall we say? That's the best. That's that. Oh, we like that. She likes that. A quick decline. She's talking to me about. Okay, so she's not telling me yet what the illness is. Okay. Okay. But do bear in mind, like I said at the beginning, I am not drawing the person who's communicating with me, please. Okay. So just to bear that in mind. Now, have I eliminated anybody of so far from Debbie and Kathy and Jade and whoever? Right. Okay. So hospice. There's quite a few of you who are still taking it, which is basically telling me. Right. Okay. Let's just see if I can get some more information. Right, okay. Can I just say that I've got her on her own, and by that I feel as though she was a widower before she passed away. All right, so her husband passed before her, um, but you still have to carry on. And again, it's right, Kathy. Kathy, the description you're making sounds just like my mother-in-law that passed. She had very curly hair, black in colour. She fought hard but passed very quickly once they put her into a hospital for cancer. Okay. And I guess you didn't like that either. Debbie has gone and said she had platelets, went in for pacemaker, and then died of COVID pneumonia. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for all of you who had loved ones pass away that way. Um, okay. And especially with COVID and everything. Right, go on. Right. So she wore glasses and had leukemia. Okay. But I haven't. Did I say I was going to draw glasses? Okay. Her hair was fuller top and sides to her ears. She was 91. Okay. Do bear in mind, I may not be drawing her. Can I just say this again, guys? I may not be drawing the communicator. Okay. So hopefully you can see what I'm drawing there. Right. So I can see kind of like a little picture on my screen of what you're looking at. Oh, yes, that is interesting. Right. Okay. Yes, up here. Up here, isn't it? Yes, okay. Okay, can I highlight that bit? Okay. Highlight it. Okay. So there's almost like a parting going on up here. How can I draw it? Just going up around here. It's almost like it's like a widow's peak in that her hair on this person is coming down here. So yeah, that's right. Yep, it comes down almost like a fringe kind of thing. So up on one side rather than the other. Okay. Now, I need to talk to her. So I know I'm with one of you ladies. I know that I am with one of you ladies. And she, right. I'm going to go back to that. Right. There's some sorting out needs to happen, but also some communication. So one of you three needs some sorting out to do, and it needs to be done quicker rather than later on. Gemma, hello Gemma. Sounds like my nan lasted way longer than we thought. Curly hair like me, wore glasses, very stubborn. She was a widower. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. No, I'm going to be drawing them. Okay. Well, no class. Sorry, she's been a bit finicky. Okay. Kathy has gone and said that her husband did not pass before her. I actually took care of her husband after she died. She died. He died 3 years after that. Kathy, I'm really sorry. I'm going to eliminate you. Yes, husband passed, but I'm down to two still. Jade and Debbie, and there was another one who just said had curly Gemma. Okay, Jade, Debbie, Gemma. Okay, all right. And Chili. Okay, determined to the last widower, curly hair. Okay, right. Okay. What do you want me to tell them? Okay, can I just say, she's just given me a quick message because I know there's about 3 or 4 of you, and you're all saying yes to all of this. So I'm trying. She's saying she needs to talk about the time when her perm went wrong, and it almost kind of singed her hair, and hence why she's got really curly hair now, because it never really kind of straightened back up again. She kept on reperming it. So there's that. That is a little story. So if none of you can take that, then we've eliminated all of you. Yeah. Okay. I've done that. Okay. That one. Okay. And she had terrible issue with plastic glasses. She likes metal glasses. Can I just point that out? This is what these are. These are metal glasses. They are not plastic. They're metal. I know. Sorry for the colour. But they were gold instead of silver. She didn't really want silver because it washed out her face. She's just telling me, Debbie, I looked after her for 13 years. I'm actually moving my work back place, which she told me to do. Right, okay. Cheryl, sounds like my mother. Okay, all right. Need to narrow all of this down. Cheryl, can you take everything? Because if you can't take everything, please note that, yeah, I'm only going to get confused.com. Right. Okay. Okay. Done. No, okay, was naturally. Okay, no, she's talking about a perm. She's talking about perm, so not for me. Thank you very much, Cheryl. No, she's talking about having a perm done, it being set, and all. She nearly kind of singed all of her hair and everything, but then it kind of went even more curly after that. She decided, yeah, if I'm going to have it permed, I'll have a tight perm done. So this is someone who would have had a tight perm done, and if she had curly hair beforehand, it was really curly afterwards. As well. Okay, now I need to get back to the issue in hand because she's saying I can't. No, enough of this. They know who they are. They know what they're needing to do. It's just that they're not speaking up. So Gemma, Jade, all of the first. Gosh, why am I still going? Yes to glasses, Jade. Okay, fabulous. Right. Okay, I'm going to stick with Jade. I'm going to stick with Jade and Debbie. Okay. All right. So Jade and Debbie, I'm going to work with you two. All right. I'm just going to be working with you two. So one of you, okay. So one of you's been kicked in the stomach. It feels like one of you has been kicked in the stomach. Yes to hair too. Okay. Yes, you can take the hair. Okay. Debbie, can you take the hair issue? Otherwise, I'm with Jade because I've got a feeling I'm going to need to stay with Jade. But Jade, can you understand being kicked in the stomach as though something's kind of taking the wind out of you? Okay. She can do it, doesn't she? No, she can do it. She can do it. She can do it. So Jade and Debbie. Okay. So yeah, it feels as though my stomach feels like it's being kicked. It's like the wind's been taken out of it. But I feel as though this is something that's happening at the moment. It's like, oh my God, this has stopped me in my tracks completely. No, you're going to need to get up and get going. You need to get up and get going. Do not stop. It's like, yes, okay, this is a setback, but come on, you can do this. You've got the strength to do it. That's what I'm being told here. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. Oh, you need me to get, okay. Well, I can start off the dates. All right. Okay. Okay. Yes, I was actually in stomach. Yes, in stomach. Okay. Um, okay, Joe. Thank you. Right. Okay. Okay. Sorry, she wants me to give you some dates. I've got the 24th. I don't, she wanted to type permit, but if allowed. Okay. But not kicked. Okay, yeah. Yes to hair, but not kicked. Okay. Jay, I'm going to stick with Jay. Debbie, thank you so much for working with me, but please bear in mind, if your loved one, it sounds like your loved one is very similar, and they may be wanting to give a very similar message. So if this resonates with you, please take what resonates with you, and I would say that with any of you out there as well. I've got the 24th I need to give you, Jade. Jade, you need to kind of, it feels as though what she's given me is though you've fallen to your knees. I need you to get up, Jade. You need to get up and get moving. You need to get moving. It's this kind of don't stay falling on your knees. You're stronger than this, Jade. You are stronger and you can do this. 15th, okay. 16th, okay. 24th. We've already given the 24th. Well, the 24th. I need to give you the 24th twice over. I also need, go on. Okay. Thank you. And I need to give you the month of September. Sorry for these squiggles on here. And April. Okay. All right. Okay. Into a favourite months. All right. September. Something. But yes, but Jade, you see, you need to get up because something's happening in September, isn't it, Jade? You've only got August to sort everything out, so you've got to get moving, Jade. You've got to get moving. Hopefully, this makes sense to you. Does that make sense for you, Jade? Yeah, thank you. Okay, I take it does. And hopefully the dates make sense of April, September, the 15th, 16th, and 24th. Okay. So I'm just, if you do want a picture, let me know. Do contact me, email me. Yes to April, fabulous. I'm just going to put a number on the back of these, so just let me know. And Jay, can I just say, I've got a feeling there's a gentleman in this picture. I've got a feeling it's part, when I looked at it just now, it's part male and part female. So I've got a feeling that actually the hair belongs to one person, definitely below below that way round, so the mouth and nose and everything, that belongs to a gentleman. So I've got two kind of different people going on in here. Oh, she needs both of us. Okay, so there's both. There's about strength and there's determination. Don't let them knock you down. Don't let them knock you down. I've got going on as well, being told. So that's picture number one. Okay. So Jade, if you are wanting that, or please let me know. It's picture number one. Okay. Thank you so much for working with me. Please do have your fingers on the keyboard. That would be lovely. Right, okay. I need to crack on because we're halfway through the show already and I've only done one picture. Right. So fingers on keyboards while we get cracking because I like to work quickly. And I know that we've got some issues, technical issues with Facebook. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. So what happened? Oh, okay. Right. Someone completely different. I've got a male now, and he's just giving me left, right. So I know I'm military personnel here, an ex-military grandfather. Thank you, grandfather who was in the army. Now I know that's probably everybody on here tonight. So I just need to know 34th Division. 34th Division. Which country? We have America. Okay, America. I'm in America. 34th Division. Okay, and all he's gone and said is rifles. So that's quite specific. 34th Division, America, and rifles. Not tanks. Not tanks. Okay, right, okay. Foot soldier. Okay, all right. The corporal. Corporal made sergeant. Major sergeant, anything higher? No, corporal sergeant. Corporal sergeant, okay. I'm glad to leave. Okay. Did I take drawing glasses, Richard? No, I didn't. See, what happened was at school, when I was about 14 and had to choose what subjects to do at school, my art teacher went and said, please don't do art. please, for my sanity, don't do art. So I didn't. I didn't touch anything till I was about 15 years ago. Yeah, didn't draw till about 15 years ago. So yes, no, that, and this is why, in fact, I went to an art teacher and I said, this is how I draw portraits. And she went, how do you do that? And I said, well, I don't, it's them upstairs who do it. So that's what happens there, Richard. So no lessons. I've tried looking at books and them telling me, so I have a rough idea that the face is cut into quarters, up and down, and or in thirds or whatever. I've tried all of that. Yeah, it doesn't work. Yeah, my perspective. It's a weird perspective. I get it. It's a weird perspective. Right. Okay. Now, Richard, I'm going to stick with you. Do you know what I mean? I need to stick with you, Richard. Hello, Richard. You're all right. Okay. Oh, you weren't expecting that now, were you? Right. Military, 34th Division, rifles, grandfather figure. Does that make sense? Please tap away. We have Facebook. Okay. So I'm just going to carry on going. Oh, did you? Yes. I did have some humor. Oh, did you? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. What's that one like this? Okay. But glad to have left when he did, because he was definitely a foot soldier. Any responses, even if it's Richard or anybody else? Okay, fabulous. Okay, so Richard's just confirming that it was in military. Fabulous. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so Richard, you must have had a change of direction recently. Okay, your grandpa was in the military. Fabulous, thank you. You must have had a change of direction recently, because I'm also being told that he's okay. The original reason why this gentleman's popped in, he said, I want to tell him how proud I am of them. Okay, so I need to go back to that. So he's proud of you. So he's proud of the changes that you're making. Continue with the changes. Don't stop. Just because you've got a pat on the back does not mean you can stop. Okay, it means that you need to continue. More work is needed. You know that. Okay, that's what you need to move. You need to move. Are you moving? Are you moving, Richard, somewhere? Oh, okay. You will be when he's finished with you. Right. Okay. I take it your grandfather was very much still had that, although he had softened over the years, he still had this kind of attitude that actually if a job needs to get going, needs to be done, then you get on and do it. And you've kind of got that same ethos. But it is a kind of a get the job doing, okay, get the job done. There's been a lot of changes in your life he's talking to me about as well. And recently, it's not in a, and when I say recently, I'm looking at the last 2 years, time just flies by so quickly. What's happened to your watch as well, Richard? There's something that's happened to your watch and telling me that the watch is not, the watch. You need something done with the watch. I feel as though it's something to do with the strap as well. It was a metal strapped watch I'm looking at, not a cloth strap. It wouldn't have been cloth, yes, not yet, hopefully. Okay, Richard, you're going to need to help me out here, because not yet, hopefully, does not mean anything to me. So, not yet, hopefully, to what? Is that about making the changes or you moving? Yes, do bear in mind, I'm just giving you loads of information, so you just have to remind me what it is that you're referring to, okay? Because otherwise I'm not sure. Yeah, okay. All right. Moving. I've just been told about moving. Okay. All right. Well, you're all going to be moving. Okay. Okay. That's the way it is. Okay. I know you can't stay where you are. Okay. Oh, and also, moving. Thank you very much, Richard. And can you understand that this gentleman lost weight before he passed away as well? Um, yeah. He does understand that, doesn't he? Yes, he does. Okay. Yes, apparently you do understand that, Richard. He's not changing that one. Yes, you do. Um, right. Don't forget to like and share as well. And then we're going to have a quick 30-second break, I think, aren't we, Richard? On Richard in the background, Richard, that is. Once we've done this. Okay. Okay, well, I think maybe not. We need to tell you who's coming up as well, so you don't miss out on all of the others. Because you're can I just say that I'm having this little conversation with Grandad because he's just saying, why are you babbling? Why are you talking about it? Because I'm just waiting for Richard to catch up, and he's saying, well, he can catch up. He'll catch up in this good time. Thank you. Yeah, tell him about the tyres need pumping up, Richard. The tyres need pumping up as well. What is it, on a bicycle or a vehicle? On the vehicle, back, at the back. Okay. Yes, was in a VA hospital home. Right, okay, thank you. Yeah. It was okay food, apparently. It was okay food. You should try some of our places. All right. Listen, he's just told me off now. It's not the time to be funny. Okay. But he had a very dry sense of humour as well, Richard. But he's here to support you, Richard. He really is. And then what he's wanting to do is for you just to keep on being motivated and keep on moving. Yes, I know that you're looking, and you will find that place. It's almost as though you're lost for looking. You're trying too hard. Don't try so hard. It's just, it will come when it's ready to. Okay? All right, Richard, it will come when it's ready to. Oh, by the way, he did wear glasses, but not all of the time, and he didn't like wearing his glasses. In fact, he preferred not because they just kind of got in the way. But he is telling me that he also had some knocks and bruises in his life. You didn't know him that much. Okay, all right. Well, he's here to support you. You know, your loved ones, even if, and especially family members, who you didn't know very well will still come through and support you, and they will still back you, and they will still help you. And even if you start looking through the family tree, you'll find your ancestors will come out to help you as well. Do remember you are the sum of the parts made up before you. So, you know, you have some of your grandfather in you. All right, Richard, you have that determination and that strength. And I feel as though you've also got a sense of humour as well, that kind of a dry sense of humour. So he is very much around you, but he is kind of saying, keep on going, Richard. There is a move involved, and he knows that, but it is coming up as well. Okay. Um, this is where I go, oh, what date is it? The 7th. It's not the 7th, but I will give you the 7th. What date is it? 20th. Okay. Okay. I'll give you 34th as well, because that's his division. 23. And I need. Go on. Oh, okay. 29th. I need to give you. Oh, oh, yeah, no, I did. I have the 28th as well. I did have the 17th, yes. Okay. Any months at all in amongst all of these? I know there are very random dates here that I need to give you, Richard. 34th, this is military. 7th, 29th, 28th, and 17th. And May and June, I need to give you. All right. Now, if you're anything like me, I have to go back and look through dates in diaries and stuff like that. So do remember these can be anything to do with anyone's passing, as well as their birthdays, anniversaries, things like that, wedding anniversaries. But they're prominent dates. Okay. It could be when you've moved. It could be when a new job. It could be when you got married. children being born, anything like that. Okay. So Richard, your picture number 2. Your picture number 2. There we go. Okay. Lovely. Right. Richard, thank you. Was that good? Yeah. Advert time. It's advert time. Advert time. Quickly go and get yourself a quick cup of tea, coffee, or whatever, and I'll be back shortly.
MySpiritualDirectory.com is one of the fastest growing online free listing service. Our search directory offers geolocation feature, rating ability, review system, map location, customer comment, YouTube video, gallery, social media sharing, direct contact with the lister, simple online booking and payment system. It's free to register and use. It even creates your own mini web page, which you can update at any time, and yes, it's still free, no monthly or yearly fees. 100% free. Creates your own profile page. Add social media and other links. Add a mini gallery and a YouTube video. Rating, reviews and comments. Includes online booking and payments. So, if you're looking for a medium, or a reader, even a church, maybe a healer, or any other spiritual service, then visit myspiritualdirectory.com.
My Spirit Life is a free online interactive magazine for those who have an interest in improving their spiritual lives. Authors can upload images, videos, and audio clips to their own articles. The public can place comments, rate the article, and follow the author. All articles are vetted before being published. For more information and to place your own article, please visit myspiritlife.co.uk.
Join Debbie Romero and guests tomorrow from 6 p.m, offering spiritual guidance, support and readings.
Join Ashley Robinson tomorrow night from 8 p.m. Ashley offers his spiritual philosophy while answering your questions.
Hi, and welcome back. Welcome. Now, we are fully aware that there's issues to do with Facebook. Me and Richard were just having a little conversation about it. So, and that's why everything's taking a little bit longer for me to see any of the responses from Facebook. So we are aware of it. We find it very frustrating. No doubt you do too, but that's fine. They're just taking a little bit longer. Right, and I just want to say a couple of quick hellos, and I know that while I'm just talking to this lady as well, because I've got a lady who's come through. Yes. Right, okay, that's lovely. She's from the south. Okay, all right. Now, okay. No, Illinois is north. Hello, Jordan. Hello. Jordan, like I said, I can't guarantee who's going to get a reading tonight. Now, Illinois is in the north of America, isn't it, rather than in the south, isn't it? Somebody with geography better than me. Lacey. Hello, Lacey. I need to talk to somebody who's from the south. This lady's definitely from the South America. It's as in, I want to go to kind of Georgia. I want to go to Georgia. All right. So who's from Georgia? No, everyone's going to say no. Grandmother. Grandmother was from Georgia. She definitely had a southern accent, and she loved her lemonade. She loved making lemonade, fresh lemonade. Go on. And iced tea. Okay, she loved her iced tea. She's quite a petite lady. She was 89 when she passed away. Hello, Lorraine. Hello. Yes, we're both well, Lorraine. Thank you. Hope you are too. So we're in Illinois in Midwestern. Okay, thank you, Lily. So I want to go south. I want to kind of go Georgia direction. I think that's in the south. Geography of my American states is appalling, but there we go. Oh, is it? It's next to Florida, apparently. Okay. it's great to have somebody who can go on to it. Oh, Richard's just telling me he's been to Orlando. Right, okay. That's fine. Interesting. Okay. Now she was quite, again, she's very soft spoken, very lilty southern accent. Oh, you're going to, bit like Gone with the Wind, which Vivian, is it Vivian Lee? No, was it Vivian Lee? Who played Scarlett? Whoever played Scarlett, that kind of a southern accent I can hear. Very soft though. And she's also just saying, she's talking to me about the lemonade. So is anybody out there? We've got we've got a couple. We've got a couple of people. I'm just going to see who we've got. Okay. But she was quite petite, but don't let her petiteness. And she was, you take them by stealth. Okay, all right. Take them unexpectedly. All right. So she may look as though she may be frail and everything else, but she's not that frail. Okay. So who we got? Did you say we had a couple of people? Oh yeah, Vivian Lee. Yes, Vivian Lee, Gone with the Wind. Um, have we got anybody at the moment who's it's grandmother Diane. My nan's sister lived in the south of America. Okay, all right, that's okay. I'll go along with that, Diane. Okay, told her. Okay, Lily. Yes, correct. Georgia's in the south. Yay! God bless. Do you know, bless her, she's just having a good. Do you not know where Georgia is? And I'm kind of going, do you know where Shropshire is? So yes, we'll have that little conversation. My nan's sister lived in the South of America. Fabulous, Dan. Okay. And or she. Oh. Now I know the insect because it comes out at this time of the year. It's a really loud buzzing. Those big things that you have on trees that you can't really see them, but they make that kind of like a buzz kind of a noise. No, it begins with a C. So you can hear it in the background of a lot of films when they're made in the summertime because they live in pine trees and stuff. Yeah, they fly, but they don't really fly. They stick to trees, really, mostly. They're big beetles. They're kind of like that big. They're big things. They're big beetle things. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, no, it's not cricket. Crickets don't go up on trees. Can I point that one out? They're on grass. This is trees. They're no, they're no. Yes, that's the one. Cicadas. Cicadas. They make a really individual sound. It's not like a cricket. They make a kind of a continual. It sounds like air conditioning going wrong, and it's really annoying at 3 o'clock in the morning. And you have them all kind of going, and they get louder, and then they get softer, and then they get louder again. Really annoying. I didn't think countryside would be so loud. Anyway, she's talking to me about that, but she must have loved the south of Georgia. She loved South Georgia because she's talking to me about the climate, and she loved the climate. She loved how temperate it was, but she's also talking to me. It's about the laid backness. Now, Diane, you need to cicadas. That'd be the one, Lily. That would be the one. I know that you know what they are. So these, she's talking, Diane, about you need to take them kind of unexpectedly. So it's kind of a case of take them unawares. All right. You can be the helpless female, not the hapless female. Be the the female who needs the help, but actually you already know the answer. And it's almost as though you're going to prompt them into the answer that you want them to give you anyway. It's working the situation. all right, and she was really good at doing that. I'm not going to use the manipulation word, but there we go. She was really good at how to persuade and kind of, oh yes, I am so helpless, of course, but actually she could do it herself. But she wanted people to do it for her as well. Um, she was she was she was she was revered by others as well. But it's the frailty. I've got this frailty about her, but she wasn't as frail as she looked. She really was not. Okay. Um, mhm, okay. Your Grammy was born in Kentucky but moved to New Jersey. Her southern came out in her mannerisms but didn't have an accent. Gail was her name. Oh, bless you, Jordan. Thank you. No, I've definitely got the accent going. So she only came back a few times to the UK. Okay. Can you understand about both lived in America, and can you understand about the southern accent? Because she's definitely got a southern accent. So um, I know you're all telling me that she's down, that she came back to the UK and things, but I've definitely got the southern accent going on. And I also, very rarely, I've got a name being shouted out at me, and I know it's a common name before you all tell me. John is the common name, okay? So that name's being shouted out at me. What, where are we going with this? Thank you. Okay, all right. Okay. There's something odd about the space, and I can't quite put my finger on it. Okay. I know it feels a bit skew-whippy. It just feels. Oh, thank you. All right. Now, at the moment, the face feels a bit skew-whiffy. I've just gone and said, and I couldn't put my finger on it, and that is that this gentleman had a stroke, and he regained some of his face. He kind of had paralyzation in one half of his face, so it did sort of droop a little bit, and that's why it's ever so slightly. But that's why I'm being told that it's just off a little bit. Everything's just off as well. And I've been shouted out the name John, like I said. Okay. Right. Now, Diane, can you take John is my mum's husband. Okay, thank you. Can you? Hopefully, you can understand all of the information I'm giving you so far. By the looks of it, you can. Okay. Okay, Diane, this is something really strange. Is there a family thing of sewing a coin or sewing money into something like a hem? Okay, John is also the name of my granddad. Okay, sewing a coin or a money or something into the hem. You've got to sew it in. I'm being told about money being sewed in, but I'm being given fabric to sew it all up in. Okay. Running out of time. Okay. I know this is why she gave me the message first time and now all of the evidence. All right, so it is a case of do remember what I said, and if any of you have missed the messages that I have given you and you kind of get, oh my God, what was it that she said? Please remember you can always re-watch all of these videos. All of these lives are always on the SPTV channel, okay? So they're always there, and just have a look for me and just scroll through once we're done tonight, so you can revisit and you can rewatch all of these videos again and again and again, which is great. That's why we love you to share and like as much as possible so others have a chance too. Okay, so any more information? No, nothing more. Okay, right. Okay. So hopefully you can understand then, Diane, because I know that we're running out of time here. But she's okay. All right, I'll give her. It's kind of almost like take it. You're needing to take your foot off the throttle. It's almost like the Cadbury's caramel advert. No, yes, it is Cadbury's album. Take it easy. Stop rushing around. Just have a Cadbury's caramel, and just kind of almost taking the foot off the throttle. And this is why she's talking about the lemonade, giving the lemonade. But this lady definitely had an accent to go along with it. And definitely that was the first thing that she mentioned, was about taking it easy. And again, just making sure that it, is, make it think it's their idea rather than we know that it is your idea. You just got to make sure that they think that it's their idea, not yours, okay? So it's that gentle persuasion and just letting them know. Four glasses. Right, okay, I've just got to draw some glasses. Hang on. Oh, okay. Float across there. Yeah, and round. And round. Okay. Oh no, fine. Fair enough. And eyebrows are up here, thank you. Eyebrows are up there, thank you. So yes, so that's how he's got me to draw the glasses. So they're kind of square at the top, but round at the bottom. Okay, so that's what he's got there. Okay, right. So that's what we've got going on there. Okay. There's been, yes, and it is a case of taking your foot off the throttle. Okay, Diane, very much so. But this gentleman, like I say, this gentleman had a TIA. Great that she wore glasses, but I've got him wearing glasses, don't I? But he had a TIA or stroke or something, that there is a condition which Bell's, I think it's Bell's palsy, which actually just kind of actually paralyzes part of the face. It does come back again over time, so it feels a bit like that. So the face can drop a little bit in certain aspects. Okay. 21st, okay, all right, we're all going for the 20s. Yes, but we'll give you a team. What, 12? Yes, 12th. Need to give you the 12th and the 14th. Okay. And the 27th. Okay. And the 27th for you too. All right. Anyone? What ones? Right, October. I haven't given October. I haven't given that to anybody to October or December. Okay. And can you give them November as well? Oh, all end of the month, end of the year ones. I've got October, November, December. So all end of the year. But I feel as though actually one of those is a prominent month coming up for you. So it's almost like there's some deadlines coming up, and I feel as though November is the time there, Diane, for you. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense for you. So again, that's your picture number 3. Okay, I'm just going to ask how we do for time. We're running out of time, aren't we? That's my last one, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so sorry. There's been quite a lot of evidence there tonight. I'm hoping to get through some more readings one time, but I know that we're getting technically kind of stuck at the moment, things being a bit slower. So if you want to contact me, you can do. You can contact me through Facebook. My website is emilyjbaker.co.uk. Please, you can message me through that as well. 21st of October was my dad's birthday. Fabulous, Diane. So great. So all of that is relating to you. Fabulous. As well. So that's really, really good. But yeah, she's there to support you. It's just like taking it easy at the moment. All right, let somebody else do a little bit of the lifting and carrying for you, Diane, at the moment. That's where that one's coming in from. And please do like, please do share, please do tell your friends and family all about the SPTV channel. And do have a look through all of the other presenters that are on during the day, because we've got some that start at 11 o'clock in the morning, and we also have ones that continue after me at 8 o'clock in the evening as well. UK time, can I just say UK? No, you're more than welcome, Diane. Thank you so much for linking with me as well. And again, it's very much appreciated on my side as well. So I'm just going to check with Richard, who's on at 8 o'clock. Oh, okay, so there may be somebody on at 8 o'clock, but at the moment we haven't got anybody. But do have a look through and have it. And I think if you go onto the website, correct me if I'm wrong here, but you've got a list of events of who's coming on and who there's a schedule on there. So have a look through the schedule and then you know who's coming up. Do bear in mind they're UK times because we are based here in the UK. That's why it's SPTV UK. So it's lovely having you all here this evening. Thank you so much for joining in with me. Thank you for saying hello, and I wish you all a wonderful evening as well. And I look forward to seeing you on the 3rd of August. 3rd of August. What happened to July? I don't know, but we're going to be on the 3rd of August at 6 p.m. and I look forward to seeing you then. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone. See you soon.